rice the healthiest way. You can still have your white rice and your curry sauce. You can have your white rice with different kind of sauces. In fact, let's not go into recipes today.
Let's go small.
That's why.
So why I'm saying we should go a little bit into that is, so take for example people who are dealing with diabetes,
Okay.
and we're trying to balance them, but it's sort of uncomfortable because now they are not eating the sweet things. It's not
Okay,
sweet.
so the thing is this: most of the people I really feel for
Yes.
is the diabetics in Nigeria, because they've been exposed to a lot of wrong information. Okay, so God rest my dad's soul. He was a diabetic when he was alive, but I never even knew until probably when I started practicing. My dad has been diabetic for the longest time. Do you
Type 1,
understand?
type 2.
He was even type 2.
So,
You
okay.
understand?
Wow.
And I never saw him taking insulin. I wasn't even seeing him taking his medications. The good thing is that, fine, God blessed him with a good wife, which is my mom, and she was
shit.
actually...
But they have shared the woman with you. They have shared. See,
Okay, so the thing is that he was eating the right foods.
Okay.
That's just it. So for me, in my practice so far, most of the time I tell people that diabetes is the easiest thing to manage, especially in Nigeria. It's the easiest ailment to manage because there's a lot of foods you can eat. It's just that people have been exposed to the wrong information. They restrict them so much. Do you even know that, when people are saying, don't eat sweet things, there is a lot a diabetic person can eat and not even take any medication and just manage his blood sugar levels.
I'm mentioning beyond rice.
Okay, fine. Beyond rice. Okay, let's even start with rice. Most people like to take foreign rice, bleached rice, this and that. Your local rice, or fada rice is very good for you. Then you combine different recipes and you still enjoy your rice. Even when you're eating swallow as a diabetic person, you can have oatmeal, you can have wheat, you can have plantain swallow. There is a lot you can eat as a diabetic person. As a diabetic person, you can eat beans. We have different species of beans in Nigeria, different ones. In fact, I come from the east, and in the east we have brown beans, white beans, we have fiofio, we have different types of beans you can eat. We even have the common breadfruit, ukwa, that you can eat as a diabetic person and enjoy it. And guess what? Do you know that as a diabetic person, you can also have sweet potato? Yes, it's even better than Irish potato as a diabetic person.
Sweet.
Yes, sweet potato is very good food for a diabetic person. So there's a lot you can eat as it. You can have all the soups you want. The only thing I can advise you is that you have to reduce your oil intake when you're taking your soups. Especially people like us, people in this part of Nigeria, in Lagos, where we have a lot of oily soups. As a diabetic person, that's the first thing you should watch, your oil intake, because your cholesterol being high as a diabetic will just keep messing things up.
Wow, so we've talked so for the people that we started as diabetic patients.
Okay.
Now for the people who how do we reduce cholesterol?
Okay, beautiful.
That's another.
Okay, so you know that there is in the cholesterol thing, there is the good cholesterol and there's the bad
Bad one.
cholesterol. Okay, so when you go and you discover that, or you have the bad cholesterol levels, now you want to reduce, the doctor is telling you, you have to reduce it because of your heart, this and that. I want to tell everybody listening in on the show that if your cholesterol level is high, please and please, that is the first thing you should actually work on, because it's the basis for any kind of disease. It's
So
the
how do
basis.
we even know that our cholesterol is high?
Okay, so when you go to the hospital and you check your LDL versus your HDL, you understand?
Wait, LDL is what?
Okay, that's low density lipoprotein and all that. Then the high density lipoprotein is the HDL.
All of us
Okay.
go to go and visit the hospital. like
Okay,
this,
so
like
that's
knowing
when you're
this.
doing your lipid profile. And I advise people, please always do your lipid profile at least twice in a year or once in a year if you have the time. Okay, so when you notice that you have the bad cholesterol in your system and it's very high, please, the first thing you need to do is start cutting down the fat in your food. A lot of people will tell you, oh, I'm buying heart healthy oils. Like, okay, please, because I'm on air, I don't want to see a lot of
Some
things.
oils.
Some oils. Let's use some oils. But I would advise you, please. You can't cut corners. Even you cannot cut corners with this.
This one we are.
That's the truth. You have to use the right oils. The right oils like olive oil. The right
It's
oils
not
like
sweet. It's not sweet. Let me tell you. So
Okay.
olive oil. So all the oil that they've been praying in church, we should carry.
No. Olive oil is what they give you in church, right?
But that oil is not sweet. It's not sweet.
Okay, the truth of the matter is that you feel it's not sweet, but the truth is that if you have olive oil, it saves you a lot of money, number one. Yes, it does. A lot of people think using olive oil is expensive. It's not expensive. When you have olive oil, you will not be tempted to fry anything. Yes, because he has a very low smoke point, so you can't even fry with it. Frying with it is just like you're feeding yourself with a lot of carcinogenic properties, like things that will cause you cancer. You're just eating chaff, eating poison. So when you have olive oil, you'll be tempted to just do the right things, no matter how you want to say, I don't want to do it. But when you have all those other oils, which I won't mention their names, okay, you want to fry. In fact, you want to fry your heart out. There's some people, they'll cook it and they'll still fry it again. They'll say it's a marita. Yes. Yes, that's the truth. You understand? People, fine, I wouldn't lie. Fried foods actually taste better, sweeter. Fried chicken is better than grilled chicken most time, good in taste wise. But I'll tell you the truth. Health wise, when you actually marinate your chicken and you drizzle with olive oil and you grill it, please, it is the best thing you can do.
Air fryer.
Air fryer, good. Air fryer, halogen ovens, these are things you can use in the house, and your chicken will be very yummy and nice. In fact, the seasoning will enter inside very well, unlike when you're just frying.
Now, for someone who has eating disorder,
okay,
how do we balance that? People who like to binge eat, they just be eating everything.
Okay, so the thing is this, I always tell people, first of all, we're in Lagos, Nigeria. When being a Nigerian alone,
it's a sport.
In fact, you're already stressed. Okay, so there are different people react to stress in different ways. Some people, they run to food when they're stressed. They begin to binge eat. They want to binge eat on the wrong things. You cannot see anybody binge eating apple or eating orange they want to order pizza to binge eat. That's the truth. They want to order Cold Stone ice cream. They want to order the wrongest foods when they're binge eating. Because they just want to take away all that stress. And they're taking in the wrongest things. And at the end of the day, just like somebody running to take 6 bottles of Hennessy when he's facing trouble. After taking 6 bottles of Hennessy, what happens? You think you've escaped the reality. Oh yes, welcome to the reality. The reality is that your kidney is going to face it. Your liver is going to face it. So you are binge eating to run away from stress. At the end of the day, you come back to the hospital to treat one ailment or another. So when instead of you to be binge eating, first of all, what I would advise you is, what is the cause of that stress? Can you try to even work on it? Face your demons. Okay, you can.
Traffic, for example. Okay. Traffic is trafficking.
Traffic is trafficking.
Yes.
Fine, I faced that traffic too. In fact, Lagos is mad. Because it's just mad. Please do some breathing exercises first. Calm down.
This is not nice this morning. No, like it's not nice. It's not nice.
Please be calming down, because a lot of people in Lagos have anxiety disorders. It's stressful. A lot of stressful situations going on out there. First of all, taking a deep breath. Even as you're listening to me right now, I know you're stressed.
Yes, let's do some exercises.
Yeah, let's do some exercises. So just taking a deep breath, hold it in, then exhale slowly. By the time you do this like 3, 4, 5 times, you'll feel that your head is lighter. Yes, and you can think better. Then another thing you need to ask yourself before you start binge eating, ordering all that
nice
foods and
nice sugary foods.
Nice sugary food is not nice. Please, let's call it spade a spade.
Sugary. See, no. This is not. Oh yes, so just
okay. Before you start ordering all those mendes that you want to order, please, what you should think about is this thing going to actually help me? Is it going to be good for my health? After taking it's not bad to indulge once in a while, don't get me wrong. But then, when you're binge eating, it's a total different ball game. You want to kill yourself. That is the thing. If you continue like this, is it going to help me? That's the question you should ask yourself. Am I getting anything from this? Is it going to be profitable for my life, for my health, in the short run, in the long run? That's what you should ask yourself. Then maybe when you think about that, I think it's better for you to binge on a big cup of smoothie, or binge on the parfait or something.
Apple inside.
Put
coconut inside.
Thank you. Which is even very sweet too. So I think that works. I know you don't want to hear that part because you love all the sweet confections.
Now, still on healthy living, right? In the era of looking good and people adding flesh to flesh.
Okay.
Pick one, gymming, lip suction, eating well. How do we balance it? People are adding stuff to their body.
Okay.
That's a huge.
It's really a trend going on right now because the first thing I'll say is this: there's something called cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic medicine is an area of medicine that has to deal with your skin and all that, and it's actually supposed to be for people that have had things like burns, accidents, different things like that. But with the new trend, the fads going on here and there, people are beginning to do bum up and down. People are beginning to do a whole lot of stuff to their body. But I can probably tell you that with eating the right foods for your skin, you can glow. People ask me, which cream do you use? Please, I can tell you today, is what I eat. If I'm eating the wrong foods, my skin will be pale. If I'm eating the right foods, sleeping better, working out, my skin will glow naturally. In fact, I don't need to rub any cream on my body. It will just glow. That's the way our body is supposed to be. But then we do the wrong things. We eat the wrong foods. And on top of that, we go and use all those, in quote, nowadays they say that there is organic. The organic you are using is not really organic. Many of them is not organic.
This one.
I'm telling you the truth. Many of them is not organic. Then some of you will go and say, oh, in fact, when my mother gave birth to me, I used to be fair in the womb. So now Lagos has made me dark. And I'm seeing people that even they'll be putting bleaching cream on their baby's skin. Like, what are you doing? You are exposing that skin to cancer. That's what you're doing. So because of our time, please, the first thing that can even help you if you want to correct your skin, maybe for those that have damaged their skin, turmeric is the first thing for you.
Okay, so
yes,
how do you use turmeric?
Turmeric, you can use it in your food. You can add it in your smoothies. Easiest way.
Turmeric, that your finger will be
yes,
colored.
That's what Indians use. That's one thing they put in curry, and actually it works for your skin.
Turmeric.
Yes, turmeric. Okay. There is a lot of applications for turmeric, but turmeric is one thing, one spice, one herb that can actually heal your skin. Then another thing, you are looking for bonbon. In fact, I can tell you today that when I was 18, 19, 20, I did not have bonbon. Yes, I did not have much. There's no guy that can pass and say, oh, baby, let me look at your ass. There's nothing here. But let me tell you, with you working out, there's a way you will tone up your muscles. They will work for you. See all those people that are bouncers and all that.
Yeah,
what do you think they did that helped their body to become like that? Okay. If you look at most of them, in their hereditary, in their family line, they don't even have this kind of nice bodies. But they worked on it.
Okay.
It's all about you. Hit the gym. Eat the right food. You will glow.
Eat the gym from eat the gym.
If you don't want to hit the gym, you don't want to stay in your house and download app and be using it.
Okay.
But anyway, that is about that, really. It's all about your lifestyle and what you eat.
I'm coming first. It signals on 91.3. I have with me Daisy, and she's just shattering table. Even me, she's throwing bullets at me that I'm trying to dodge. Right? If you have questions and comments, you can send us a WhatsApp message 0809 234 5913. 0809 234 5913, or you can call us 0809 191 3913. Still on eating healthy and living well is must we exercise to live healthy?
Okay, so let me tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. A lot of my clients, a lot of my patients, they ask me, oh, please, is there how I can just eat and just burn my stomach fat and not just go and exercise? Let me tell you today, listen, today is about shattering table. If you like, drink detox juice, limit tea,
I was about to come to that.
Fat burner, belly blaster. It will not work. I'm telling you, it will not work if you are not working out. Even if you don't want to do the strength training, the cardio, all those things that you feel that are very hectic, you can start small. Start with a walk.
Okay.
Yes, target, okay, fine, I want to be doing 5,000 steps. 5,000 steps is not when you are trekking from Aja to Faloma. No, that's not it. I see some of you, you'll be deceiving yourselves. Hey, I'm counting steps. It's stress. You are stressing yourself. The body sees it as stress. Okay. But when you're taking leisure walks, especially in the mornings or maybe late in the evenings, in a place that is not crowded with traffic and you are inhaling all those exhaust fumes and everything, you're taking it maybe within your estate, your mind is calm. You're not doing it like, okay, I'm trekking from Aja to Falom, I'm going to work, I have to meet up, there's traffic. Your brain is telling your body that it's stress, you're not working out. Okay. But then when you take this walk, it starts from there. You get to breathe, you get to walk, you get to move your body. Even at home, you can give yourself 5 minutes every day and stretch. Stretch yourself. Even as you're at your place of work, stretch. If you stretch, it starts from there and it keeps building. Do you know that with time, your body will actually tell you that you need to actually get into that exercise mode fully? It's just about transitioning into it. You don't have to just wake up today, go and register in iFitness and become a shareholder. You will not meet up with it. That's the truth.
Okay, so wait now, but for people walking to work from, let's say, Ikeja to Falomo, it's...
Are they working for Buhari?
No, but they're going to work. There's traffic.
Okay.
They want to count them, because I always feel that.
Okay, now let me ask you, what's in your mind when you're trying to beat traffic? You're trying to get to work. Okay, now let's look at this, our economy now, and the way things are. If you're an employer, you are looking for how to retrench, cut down and all that. So you're looking for the scapegoats that will just come into work 5 minutes later than the time. So now what is in the mind of your employee? I need to get to work on time. I'm coming from Ikeja to Falom. I need to beat traffic. I need to enter the nearest Okada, or Keke, or whatever to get to work. What's in their mind is stress. They're already agitated. You understand? So even if they're taking a walk and their smartwatch is counting their step for them, it is not exercise. It's stress.
Okay.
You understand? You will age fast. But then you notice that if you're actually taking a leisure walk, it's not like you're trying to meet up with one crazy employer and all that. You're not trying to meet up with one target to another. Your body sees it as exercise, is a relaxation. Your stress hormones are reduced drastically. So you can't compare that with, God, I cannot afford to enter this man's bad books today. No. So there's a difference between stress and exercise.
While I'm enjoying this, I want to take a bit and look at why you decided that dietetics. Yes, now is it
dietetics?
Dietetics.
Yes.
Aha. And nutrition is the scapegoat for you to deal with every one of us this morning.
Okay. The truth is this: most of the time, when you tell people from my consulting experience through the years, most people that I see that come around to the clinic and all that, I'm like, okay, you need to eat right. This is it, and I give them a wonderful meal plan. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't follow it.
Like, wonderful. My meal plans, in fact, you be like, am I really having any illness? I don't think I might, because I'm really enjoying myself. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything. But still, because they have that mindset of, I've gone to see a dietitian, she has given me a meal plan, she has told me I need to do this and that, they wouldn't want to follow it.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Yes.
They don't want to follow it. Nobody wants to be given a rule. But the truth is this: you need to eat right for your body. Our body is actually supposed to heal itself. When you say healthy, it's heal thyself. Do you know that your body can all your vital organs can heal themselves if you eat the right food and you do the right things? Everything that is going on with us is based on lifestyle and diet. But then I'll hear some people saying something must kill a man.
No, it's not food that we eat that should kill somebody.
That is the truth. It shouldn't be that. It should be something
but
else.
someone is listening and is saying that, well, food is expensive now.
Okay. Food is expensive. How about you try staying in the hospital?
No, that. And then to everybody who's in the hospital, healing.
Okay, great. That is why you should eat the right foods. Sincerely, that is why you shouldn't feel like, I'm being restricted. You're being restricted from some certain foods that you indulge in on a normal day because you are supposed to live a fulfilling life, a healthy life. Because that is just it. So that's about that.
Okay, so you decided, why did you venture into that? You skipped it, you are coming back.
Why did I venture into nutrition and dietetics? Okay, I think I understand the question better now. For me, initially, just like every other person in my set, okay, when I was growing up, I just wanted to be a medical doctor. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. Okay, but then now life happens, Nigeria happens, jam happens, and they jammed me. And then I'm grateful today because it jammed me to the right part. Yes. So I got into nutrition and dietetics, and I'm like, wow, this is actually the place for me to be, because the doctor of the future, medicine of the future, is food. It's all about food, holistic ways of healing, alternative medicine. Because most of the medications we take even has side effects. I can tell you that most medications we take has at least 50 side effects in the body. So imagine you're taking medicine for something and then you're actually using it to endanger your body, your health in another way. But then when you eat the right foods, when you eat the right herbs, spices, do the right things, the right habits, you actually have yourself.
Let's talk about salt. Most of us I don't like to eat salt.
Okay.
And I've noticed also that some people don't like to eat salt, and then other people like to eat salt. Is there a problem? Is there going to be a problem with no salt, plenty salt? And for some people, they don't like to use any, I don't want to use the word spices.
Okay, beautiful. Now let me start from the part of we being blacks.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing first is that as we are blacks, there's something in our skin, the melanin in our skin actually reacts with salt.
Okay.
That is why most black people are prone to hypertension. Okay, so we should actually cut down. What?
We are the salt of the earth.
We can say that we are the salt of the earth.
But right?
Okay, so the truth of the matter is that every black person should actually watch their salt intake. In our spices alone, we already have salt. Okay, in our food every day, in processed food nowadays, basically salt is a basic thing they use to preserve it. So you might want to actually avoid eating too much salt, because in the first place, hypertension is the most common metabolic disorder we have that we're predisposed to. Stress can lead you to have high blood pressure, hypertension. Okay, so you might want to cut down your salt. Even if you don't have a family history of hypertension, even if you don't have a family history of high blood pressure issues or anxiety disorders, you might want to cut down your salt intake. Yes, starting from the spices you use. A lot of people, if they've not put like 5 different spices in their food, that food, to them, that food is not sweet. And it doesn't have to be like that. Then I also advise people, please, I'm not saying the normal iodized salt we have out there is not good. It's beautiful, but if you can afford sea salt, please get it. Even that one will even help you to be able to cut down on your salt intake when you're eating your food.
Now, why are you saying we should use sea salt?
Okay,
salt.
Okay, sea salt is much better.
The one in the
No, I don't say you should go to Bad Beach.
That's what I was about to do. No,
but it's actually gotten from the seashore. You understand? But then it's now packaged and is now put in the containers. Refined to an extent, but not really refined like the refined iodized salts we have. But sea salt is much better. And the thing is, from my experience using all these things, I've discovered that those ones are even cheaper, because when you buy like a bottle of sea salt, it lasts much longer than normal salt. I'm not saying please you will not come and beat me up at home. Please.
No.
But then I'm just saying, like, when you use all those ones, because you notice that when you just use like 3-4 granules of those sea salts, like the ones that are not very grounded like that, when you put it in, you get to feel the salt in your food more. So you don't even need to put more. You understand? And when you are putting the normal iodized refined salt, fine, those ones they've been processed, although they've been fortified with different kind of vitamins, minerals and all. But the sea salt has the natural vitamins. You understand? So it's because it's not only the salt you're getting from the seashore. There's a lot of other vitamins, minerals that you're getting from there too.
Okay, for someone who for some people they deal with heartburn, and then the next regular thing that they want to use is salt to just, instead of using the normal Gestid and all of that.
Sweet Jesus, please, who is using salt
but that's the truth.
For heartburn?
To just irritation and all of that.
Okay, irritation. Fine. When we talk about heartburn, we have gastroesophageal reflux disease, where you have, maybe sometimes some people will tell you, when I eat beans I have heartburn.
Yes, when I drink gari
I have heartburn. Different things cause different people heartburns. Okay, and there is a diet that can actually help you with heartburn. But fine, first, if you're in a place where you just need quick emergency, you can use your Gelusil or whatever. But I'll tell you, for when you're having indigestion, when you're having heartburns, things like that, the first thing that should come to your mind, actually, if you have it around you, I always tell people, please use it. Indigestion, please rush and get ginger. It helps you for indigestion. Yes, ginger for indigestion. It works like magic. Then if you have a lot of heartburns and things that you want to quell it, please use watermelons. Watermelons works for heartburns. A lot of it works for heartburns. So you should actually try that too. So that's it.
It signals on 91.3. You see, Daisy is just she's on a roll this morning. If I'm looking at myself like, deal with me. If you have questions or comments for her, you can call us 0809 191 3913 or WhatsApp 0809 234 5913. If you have questions, comments, call us and let us know. She'll be here. There's something you said, I read in the profile about you empowering women, and then I added men to it.
Okay.
What is it about empowering women?
Okay, so basically in my years of consulting, I've discovered that a lot of women have more complicated health issues than men.
Okay.
Why? A lot. So starting from women in their reproductive ages, let's even start from as low as 16, a lot of women are going through different health issues that they don't even understand. What is very common nowadays is PCOS, which I like to call PCOS. Now, a lot of women are having symptoms like, okay, you don't see your periods 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and you know you're not seeing any guy, you did not do any kurukere waka, and you're like, God, I thank you, I'm not seeing my period, blah, blah, blah. You don't even know that what is happening to you is not something to be saying, oh God, I thank you. You're missing your periods, you're adding weight, you cannot explain, you're finding it hard to lose weight, you're even beginning to have some maybe small hairs on your face and things like that, and you don't know what's going on with you. First of all, that is PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay, and it's very, very common nowadays. Then we have different other things, fibroids in women, we have endometriosis, we have a lot of reproductive issues affecting women. First and foremost, women have a high food to fat conversion kind of system. So what even if you eat little food as a woman, your body has the ability to convert it to so much fat because of our hormones.
For all the people that are looking at people that they are fat, please can you be understanding?
Sure, you have to be understanding, because
just look at you and it's our gender. Our gender does it the most.
Yes, that is the bad thing. So
you look at somebody and say you're fat, go and work on it, and you're like, please, I'm not eating that. It sees that stuff gets to me.
And then another thing that happens to a lot of women is that most women, they don't even know this is happening to them. I, for one, it happens to me. When I'm stressed, my body begins to bloat. I begin to have this water retention. My face is swollen. I'm looking all stressed and everything. But when I'm not stressed, my body is trimmed back. I'm feeling myself. I'm happier and healthier. You understand? But a lot of people are thinking, what's going on with me? They don't understand it. They don't know that these things are health issues. Then you now see somebody and be like, you are beginning to add fat too. You are eating, what are you eating?
What are you eating?
What is wrong? No, you shouldn't do that. You don't know what's going on with them. You don't know. You don't understand.
Nice. Yeah, now being nice.
Before I was shaking table.
Yes. What do we? Because it makes people. It sort of affects their esteem when you tell people that you are fat, and we are quick. Right? So
yes, that is it. Women are very emotional people, so you shouldn't. And I'm saying it today, loud and clear, to everyone listening to me. You shouldn't just look at anybody and be like, oh, you're just getting fat anyhow. See, as you are looking like one thing. No, you don't know what's going on with them. You don't know what they're battling. A lot of women are battling PCOS. You don't know that. So please be kind to them. Be kind to them. You should. Really, a lot of women, they are reacting because of stress. Their body is getting bloated. They're having water retention issues because of stress. That is what's happening to them.
How do we manage it?
Now, how do you manage the stress? That is why we're using the holistic approaches. A lot of women, when you tell them eat the right things, they don't want to. When you tell women, oh, these, I know I'm beginning to shake the table you don't like.
No, shake the table. It's okay, so that we can be better.
Even when they know they have these things, even when they've been diagnosed based on their symptoms and all, they still don't want to do the right things, because most women have long throat. Sorry to say that. Yes, we have long throat. We like to eat the wrong things. Like, oh, they'll be like, I beg me, I cannot come and kill myself for PCOS score. What God cannot do does not exist. It's not about what God cannot do does not exist. You have to do the right thing. Eat the right food, please. Go out and exercise. That PCOS will run away when you eat the right food and when you exercise. Your period will come back again. That stress levels will be managed when you exercise, because when you exercise, it reduces your stress hormones and it increases your feel-good hormones in your body. And you get to feel healthier, you get to look better, and you get to shame those people that have been trying to body shame you. Okay? Thank you.
We have not wrapped up the program. It signals on 91.3, and it's been interesting, really, because I don't have anything to say. I'm just hearing her talk, right? For people who are saying that, okay, wait, pause. We've talked about stress, we've talked about food, we've talked about what to eat, right? And you've insisted that we should go back to our normal local foods to eat them. Yes. For people who are dealing with obesity, how do they manage themselves gradually? For some people, they have it. For them in their family, it's like whether they like it or not, whether they like to escape it or not, they're bound to be big.
Okay, so
is there anything wrong with being big?
Okay, so first and foremost, there's nothing wrong with being big, but then there's something wrong with being obese, because obesity is the major background for all, and I say all, the lifestyle disorders, metabolic diseases, from diabetes, cancer, stroke, hypertension, whatever. Okay. Now the thing is, fine, in your family you can notice that, okay, maybe you guys are these people that you're always on the big side, but do you know that you can actually use, there's something called nutrigenomics, using your nutrition to actually change your gene.
Okay.
Yes, to actually improve your gene. That is evidence-based. That is next level in nutrition and dietetics. Using your genes using your nutrition, your lifestyle to change your genes. So you can come from a family that maybe have a life history of hypertension or diabetics or whatever. But when you change your lifestyle, you can be able to live above those things and it will not get to you. So let's start from obesity. Starts nowadays from even children. We have childhood obesity and it's worse. A lot of people, because their children are controlling them, they cannot give them the right things. I say, leave Bobo, let him eat what he wants to eat. Leave baby. You are killing your baby and your Bobo, as you're hearing me today. Yes. You say, oh, I want my child to be bouncing baby boy and girl. You're preparing them for obesity. That's the truth. And you don't love that child. If you think you love that child, you don't. So the first things first is cutting down on your portions and eating the right foods.
Okay.
Increasing your vegetable and fruit intake. Then going to exercise.
We have 2 questions, and you shook everybody this way. Good morning, Lagos Sox. Thanks for the conversation. My question is, can one whose cholesterol is high take pure groundnut oil? I mean original groundnut oil. Thanks. My name is Gloria from Aguda. Thank you. And that's, you want to answer that, or let me take the second one.
Okay.
Ojo says, I honestly love your guest today. I've had a great time. Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you.
Can someone eat and live healthy without consulting or working with a dietitian? We also believe to eat healthy, we also have to spend a lot of money.
Okay.
So which do you want to answer first?
Okay, I think I want to go with Gloria from Aguda.
Yes.
Gloria, good morning and thanks for joining us this morning. Okay, so if you have high cholesterol levels, first and foremost, your pure groundnut oil. There's nothing like pure groundnut oil. The only oil I know that is pure groundnut oil is oil squeezed from groundnut, peanuts itself, which is the one we majorly get from the north and all that. And even as at that, I'll tell you that you can't even really use that when you have high cholesterol levels. When you have high cholesterol level, the first thing that I would tell you as a dietitian, evidence-based, is please remove any form of oil in your diet first and foremost, so that we can cut it down. So you are eating your soups, no oil if you can. But then if you must, please avoid using all those your pure groundnut oil, in quotes, pure groundnut oil. Use olive oil. Don't exceed more than 1 tablespoon per cooking in a day.
I want to fry egg too.
Don't fry egg. Avoid all fried foods. Then after 3 months, go for a lipid profile test to be able to know your cholesterol level. And trust me, if you're eating the right foods, you're avoiding any form of oil in your diet, any form of all those include pure groundnut oil or whatever, even avoid palm oil for a while. You understand?
But is palm oil good if you're looking at?
Yes, palm oil is good, but then I always say put it in moderation. Not the one that you cook your stew and the oil will be on top, River Jordan, then the stew will be under. No. If you can do no fry stews where you boil your tomato, your sauce and everything, you add your oil last. But just a tablespoon of oil, depending on the size of your cooking. That's it.
If somebody take your head, somebody says, Sister Oshodi, please, the email of your guest. What about the other lady, Ojo, that says that can someone eat healthy
without consulting a dietitian? I know this person is an allowed road person. Yes, person.
I have no. This is good. But then I think I see something she's saying.
That eating healthy has to do with a lot of money.
Yes. Okay, we all think like that.
Everybody thinks like that. But now let's even be practical here. I like to be very practical. So let's look at a meal plan. Thank you so
much for being my guest. Cheers.
You're welcome. And thank you so much for having me here.
Go ahead.
So the thing is, let's be practical. Okay, let's plan our meal. Today is Saturday. I want to eat in the mornings. You want to eat
yam and egg.
Yam and egg. You like yam and egg so much. Okay, you like yam and egg in the mornings.
Yeah.
Yam and egg. You're buying your oh God, please don't be like me. Okay, so you buy your yam now in Lagos. Yam one small tuber that is not even looking nice. It's about 1,500.
Abuja yam.
Okay, I don't know about Abuja.
Me, I like Abuja yam.
About Abuja yam, but then let's just say you buy your yam 1,500, and it's just you. Abi, you're a family of 5.
Me.
Okay,
you myself and I.
So you just cut like maybe 2 slices. Okay, you like 3 slices. How thin are your slices and how big are they?
In quarter, I used to cut it in quarter.
So let's just say a medium yam. How long is how many times you have to eat a medium yam? Just you alone. Medium size yam. There's about 1,500.
No, just in the morning.
Okay, just in the, so let's just say you can actually eat it 3 different times.
Yes.
Okay. So your yam, you have your boiled yam, and you want to make your sauce. You must not really fry it. You can do stir fry. Stir fry is different from fry.
Okay.
Now, when you're doing your
like
stir fry,
oil.
let's look at tomato. You can still buy like 200 naira tomato,
Two.
which you will not even use
No.
everything. 200 naira tomato. You can buy your 100 naira pepper. You can buy your onions 100 naira. How much is that right now?
2, 3, 4.
And you're not going to use everything.
No.
You understand? You mix up all. You can even swag it up by adding maybe carrots. You can buy 100 naira, 200 naira carrots. Add to it some mende here and there. You add your eggs. You're not eating more than 3
2
eggs. Okay, 2 eggs. Good.
3, what a piece
I'm
of
just
money.
saying that
2.
you want to be enjoying your life.
No. 2.
Okay, this is 2 eggs.
Yes.
Beautiful. Then you whisk all these things up and you're having that. And some people, they might want to be like, let me use Coke to wash it down. Don't use Coke to wash it. Don't use Coke to wash it down. No.
My time is up. God, no. Okay, quickly wrap it up.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. In the afternoon, you're having swallow. You're having swallow with soup. You can have vegetable soup with your eba. It works. Because that vegetable is actually very good for you.
So-
Then at night, you can just have something light, like maybe sweet potato porridge. You can have your small pepper soup that you prepare, fish pepper soup.
how can
You can
we-
have smoothie, a cup of smoothie. Just whisk your fruits and you have your smoothie. And you're good to
Some
go.
people say that don't eat after 6. What do you think about that?
It depends on when you're going to bed. Fine. But then, and it depends on how heavy your food is.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're going to bed by 10, 11, 12, you're in Lagos, you're in traffic by 10. You eat by, fine, if you eat by 6, it still works. Your body will be able to break down the food. But please, I advise eat very light foods at night so that you can be able to, and eat 2 hours before you go to bed.
I'm finished.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to everyone who has listened in. Even for me, she shut that table for me, so I cannot see anything right now. Till we come your way again next Saturday, like we always say on Signals, dream again, create opportunities for people. And because people will be people, keep creating opportunities. Have